Good day and welcome to the Sport Rep Show. I'm your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, unpacking the latest sports news in and beyond Namibian borders. And now for your latest on the hit list. African Stars Football Club team manager Lesley Kozonguizi has revealed that the team is shaping up well ahead of the 2024-2025 football season, as well as the upcoming Hage Geingob Cup. The champions begin the season aiming for a consecutive league title when the Premier League kicks off in November. Stars have already played a few games in the CAF Champions League preliminaries this season, but backed out of the competition following a loss to Jwaneng Galaxy over 2 legs. Kozonguizi, however, is confident that the players have put that behind them and are now focused on winning domestic trophies this season. The Namibia Premier Football season looms, but African Stars' focus has shifted to the Hage Geingob Cup as they prepare to face Eshoke Chula Chula on Saturday. The Reds will be out for revenge against the Eshoke Chula Chula after losing 1-0 in their last meeting in the Hage Geingob Cup last year. Now African Stars, and that is the Eshoke Chula Chula, have really brewed a rivalry, and obviously the fans are always invited and are expected to fill up the Independence Stadium, in terms of what is going to happen there. Definitely one for the books, one to open the season, as they already stated that the season itself, that's the Deb Marine Premiership, is likely to begin, that is in November. The Namibian Triathlon Federation expressed its congratulations to para-athlete Jerome Roy, who achieved the second position at a Para Cup event in Alejandro, Portugal. The young Namibian was barely 1 minute behind the winner, Javier Rubio of Spain. Rubio has been preparing in Europe for this coming weekend's World Championship in Torremolinos, Spain. Dedication and hard work truly pays off. Well done, Jerome, the NTF's message in social media said. Playtime Namibia, in partnership with the Confederation of African Football CAF, the Namibia Football Association and the Council of Southern African Football Associations COSAFA, hosted an international football training program at the Atlantis Sports Club in Walvis Bay. 31 coaches from various regions attended the sessions, which took place on 7th and 9th October. The training sessions also attracted approximately 250 children, girls and boys aged between 3 and 17 years. 7 playtime coaches, aspiring coaches and teachers from various regions participated in the courses. At this conclusion, participants and the international recognized CAF D coaching certification marked a significant milestone for football coaching in Namibia. The coaching sessions, led by instructor Timothy Shongarero from the Ministry of Sports, Education and Culture, formed part of a comprehensive week-long 6 to 11 October coaching course designed to provide both theoretical and practical training for coaching staff. And it has been very important that the coaches obviously get this refreshing courses, and obviously the D license means that some of these coaches after these can actually move up, that is to the top licenses, which is the C and more licenses. As you can see in the picture there, you can see the likes of former Brave Gladiators players as well, gaining those recognitions and experience and coaching expertise, that is from Timothy Shongarero. Dolphin Sport Club, that is DSC, has announced 2 teams that will compete in the South African leg of the Global 7th Series tournament in Cape Town on 29 and 30 November. Rowan Besser, the chairman of DSC, stated that the club had signed a 5-year agreement to host the competition on Namibian soil. Besser explained that the Dolphin Sevens team consists of the best players from the coast, while the Dolphin Barbarians team is made up of the best players in the country from Central Clubs and Grootfontein. Namibian National Sevens rugby coach David Philander welcomed the initiative as well. Dion Hotto is steadily moving towards becoming the Brave Warriors' most capped player. Nicknamed DH7, Hoto, who will be celebrating his 34th birthday on 29 October and plays as a midfielder for the Premier League giants Orlando Pirates in South Africa, made 78 appearances for Namibia. According to the chairman of the Dion Hoto Foundation, Carl Passat, Hoto is also an estimated 23 games shy of joining elite group of players who've played 200 matches for Orlando Pirates. Hoto represented the country for the first time on 12 June 2013 in a 2014 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Nigeria at the Sam Nujoma Stadium in Windhoek, and is now just 5 games shy of overtaking centre-back Denzel Hausep, who has played 83 caps for the Brave Warriors. Hausep made his debut for Brave Warriors in a friendly against Botswana in Mount on 16 March 2011. Hoto, who scored 12 goals for the Brave Warriors, is also hot on the heels of Namibia's top goal poacher and captain Peter Shalulile, who made 58 appearances and hit the back of the net on 16 occasions for the country. Obviously, Dion Hoto, one of the stars and the highest paid players in South African football, a player that has done such a remarkable job. Unfortunately, unable to help the Brave Warriors definitely gaining qualification to the Africa Cup of Nations after failing, that is, to beat Zimbabwe yesterday. They lost 3-1 in that match. Some heartbreaking scenes there for the Brave Warriors, who will definitely not be in the Africa Cup of Nations, given that they are lingering at the bottom of the group, which sees Cameroon, Zimbabwe, Kenya also in the running to qualify for the AFCON. Namibia last qualified for the AFCON at the last tournament around and played at the in Cote d'Ivoire, where they qualified to the round of 16. However, this has not been made possible this time around as they failed. Definitely there is no turning back, no points on the board so far. We will now take a breather to the marketplace, and after that it is the spotlight.
From the day you were born and welcomed until your pensioner years on this earth, your life is filled with changes and phases. What mattered the most at age 10 may be an unknown memory at 25. The heartbreak at 16 may be replaced with wedding bells at 27. The degree you've always wanted or starting your career business may come true at age 30. And the dream to own your own home may come to realization at age 50. Whatever stage you find yourself in, whatever matters right now, Standard Bank has what you need to bank like you. Choose your own path. Choose endless possibilities. Standard Bank, it can be.
Our spotlight is on the Namibia Tennis Association Schools League, which hosted, that is in collaboration with Kalis Tennis School, concluded on Saturday at the Olympic Central Tennis Courts. Mariette Ngula has this video for us.
I'm the head coach of the Karatura Tennis Club, representing BNC. I cannot say more or less about my achievements, because none of it could have been possible without hard work and the dedication of the players. So I wish all the youngsters around can be motivated by this little step ahead and just to keep on going and do what you do best. And no matter the outcome, just keep on fighting.
Okay, Coach, do you feel like the players have achieved everything they initially set out to, especially during training?
Yes, 100%, 100%. Because there are certain aspects whereby they really have to work a little bit hard more, especially like on mental side and all that. So, but those are things that are actually in the way, so that I'm actually working towards too. So far for the tactical part, they're actually getting hang of it. So we're just gonna take from here a further step. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, Coach, you scooped the most trophies in the competition. Is there any secret there, or is it just all your hard work paying off?
Yeah, the secret there is like you see, whenever you put your mind into it, then the body just flows with it. So that's why we always say hard work does pay off.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you so much for your time, and
Welcome.
congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amurai Visser. I'm the tennis organizer for Walfish Bay Private School. And along with Coach Kelly and Coach Toyney, our boys managed to win the day. We are super proud of them. Well done, boys. Keep it up.
Okay. Do you feel like the boys have achieved everything they initially set out to achieve?
Absolutely. Given the time when they started a month ago working together, they did exceptional.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Maria Shuya here, convener of Eros Primary School Tennis. Currently, I'm standing here with the cup that the under-14 boys won. So I'm actually very proud of them. Hard work, very commitment that was needed from the boys and from me, myself, and my other coaches, assistant coaches. We are very proud, and yeah, this is actually taking Eros Primary School in a map, and we're very proud of them.
Okay, did you feel like they've achieved everything they initially set out, especially in training?
Yeah, they did. They did, because our boys are playing now at the national level. They are playing at the national level. Just said news is they are going next year to high school, so we're going to encourage the parents just for the kids to continue, come to CTC, get more extra training just for them to be the top tennis men in Namibia.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time.
No. Yes, thank you very much.
Hi, SP van Wyk, the School League coordinator for the 2024 Namibia Tennis Association School League. We just had our nationals this weekend. I think it was a great success. We had a wonderful turnout from the players, and we saw some great talent. I think the future for Namibia tennis lies right here. It's great. We would just like to invite more regions, because it was a national event and we could only have the Rongo region with one team here. So we would like to invite the other regions, and us as NTA will also go out to make sure that we get tennis going in the rest of the country, that we can invite the other regions. So that's important. So tennis can be played throughout Namibia, and that's important to grow the numbers in the sport. Otherwise, we had a great day. I think it went great. Congratulations to all the winners, and we hope to have more schools next year, more regions, and make it better next year. And when we also, without sponsors, private sponsors, that's also one reason why the other regions are struggling to get here, because of sponsors. We really need people to come on board, companies come on board and help us and support our kids and our youth. Keep them off the streets. I think that is the most and an important thing. Thank you so much, and until next year.
Okay, Coach Van Wyk, before I let you go, I mean, we saw that the competition saw BNC scoop the most trophies in the overall competition. So, what do you make of that performance?
Yo, that's such a great performance from them. I think they worked very hard, especially Coach Clifford's going there every single day, collect the kids and to train in this hot sun. So I must really say the work that they've put in, they really deserve the trophies they took. And we would like to encourage the other schools to come and give them more competition. Let's see if you guys can take the trophies to your school next year. But congratulations to them. They did a great job today.
Wonderful. Is that the first thing to ever be done by a school in the competition?
I think no. I think Eros the other years also took like 3 trophies home, and by this year we got the Bernard Notkamp Center, the BNC on board with Mary Beth, and Coach Clifford also came in. So want to say thank you for them, and hopefully they can stay in the program, and we can have our champions, because the champions we have these days in our national age groups, most of those kids came from this center. So we hope they can stay in the sport and then become Namibia's future champions.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thanks.
Well, I'm sure tennis has been making great strides there. Let us take a trip to the marketplace before we bring you golden oldies. Do stay tuned.
Neo Paints is proud to call Namibia home. For more than 70 years, Neo Paints has been inspired by this country's natural colors and beauty. To produce the wide variety of trusted quality paints we have become known for. Proudly Namibian by nature, Neo Paints has over the years involved itself in several key projects across the nation, bringing lasting beauty, premium paints to liven up both indoor and outdoor environments. As durable as the Namib Desert, Neo Paints has stood the test of time through all weather conditions, leaving a lasting impression on the hearts and the minds of all Namibians. Neo Paints Namibia, a coat of excellence.
In today's Golden Oldies segment, we recap on an interview with, that is, a legend, Lolo Korasep. Do enjoy it. Yes, welcome to the show, Lolo Korasep. One of the players that played with the class of 98. Well, before that you actually played, but I mean, always remembered for the class of 98. A very, very solid team from front to back, and you were obviously one of the orchestrators of things in the middle of the park. Lolito, it has been quite a number of years since you hung up your boots. But what would you say are one of the most memorable moments of your period of playing football?
Thank you, Jesse. I would take back our first match against Bafana, South Africa, at the Independence Stadium as one of the highlights of my football career, because I believe that day we liberated Namibia on a sporting field by beating South Africa.
Well, going into that day as a player, how nervous were you?
Amazing emotions, and of course, you know, they were the champions of Africa, so facing the mighty Bafana, there were mixed emotions, and we were not nervous, but we were very confident, and we delivered that day, and it was a packed house with our founding father, Dr. Senyoma, Dr. Bohamba, Dr. Hage Geingob, all three presidents of Namibia. They were present, and the whole cabinet, parliament, the whole nation. So that day, it's a historic day in the history of Namibian football, and I'm just humbled and proud that I was part and being able to play for my country and win that match.
Okay, Lolito, going back into those years, who would you say was a player you looked up to at that time, during that time?
In the team or before as an icon?
In a team as well, and as an icon.
My icon was Lucky Basuga Richter. He recently passed away. May his soul rest in peace. He was my icon because his self-confidence, his skill and his aura really inspired me to also motivate me to play like him. But in the team, you know, you have a lot of characters, a lot of different players with different skills and technical abilities. And I would like to dedicate the whole team of players that I played with because each and everyone brought a different dimension to our team. So I think it was a solid brotherhood and a camaraderie that we had.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, who were your tough opponents or players that you actually played against during that time?
Yeah, when I started playing in the top league in Namibia, the opponent that I was the toughest for me was Salatiel Injao. We called him Stimela. It was, I think, the most formidable, aggressive defender of my time when I started playing. So, but I had my duels with him, and I could rise and compete with Stimela and Injao. I think that's a proud memory also.
Yes. Looking at goals, is there any goal that you definitely still remember that you probably scored in your career that still stands up there? And against what was it?
It would be the hat-trick, the 3 goals I scored against Benin at Independence Stadium in 1999. We were behind with 2 goals in the first leg, and we came back to beat Benin 8-2. It was also the highest score that Brave Warriors in Namibia ever scored, and I scored the 3 goals in the first half, the quickest hat-trick. There are only 2 guys who scored hat-tricks, Rasndara Chikudu and then Lolo Gorasev. It's a memorable moment in the history of goal scoring, and I think it was a beautiful experience.
Okay. Today we sit here with a lot of situations. We won't speak about the situations, but what would your wishes be in terms of football? Where do you want to see football as a nation or as a team like the Brave Warriors and all?
First of all, I would like the current stalemate and situation at Namibian Football Association, that we would elect a new EXCO that would lead us in terms of the way forward, with the support of CAF and FIFA and COSAFA. And for the Brave Warriors, we have amazing talent of players. As you can see, Peter Shalulile, Dion Hoto, them, how they are doing, and even Sanata Coleman in Turkey. So we have a pool of amazing talent, but the current situation is not helping us much. And I would like us to overcome that so that our players can really represent our country and also export their talent to the best leagues in the world.
Okay, Lolito, one of the things that I wanted to know, have you passed on your skills? Perhaps do you have anyone that you say that these are my genes and they are actually talented as I am?
Yeah, of course, not my genes, but of course from my father's genes, because he was also a captain of the national team. I have my brother Awilo Stefanus and also my son Jivon Lolito Boys, who's currently playing for Black Africa. But I would say that the inspiration that I've left as a legacy all over Namibia, it has inspired a lot of young players. I would like to dedicate that as my legacy, not only in my bloodline, but many players that I've inspired. Some of them have the name of Lolo Gorasev.
Yes, there's indeed a lot that are called Lolito.
So that is something that I'm proud of.
Okay, thank you so much, Lolito. And on to our international news, of course, we do not have, that is Ario Hart, all the way from South Africa, currently somewhere else in the United States, I'm sure of that. Well, what we can say is that Germany beat, that is the Netherlands, 1-0 in the Nations League. A very big, important victory for them, pushing them closer, that is, to the final of the Nations League. Of course, still a few more games to be played, but that was an important victory with the suspended Virgil van Dijk not available for the Dutch. Well, that brings us to the end of today's show. Do catch us again tomorrow at the same time and place. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, it is goodbye.